What's up, data? So let's do a complete updated analysis of US30. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity currently we have in this indices. Now, as you have seen in my previous analysis, US30 did exactly according to the analysis. I'll keep an updated version of this analysis. I'll link this below this video to watch the previous analysis so that you can correlate. Now, at this point, let's see what kind of movement it might have currently. Let's review the overall picture, the bigger picture, then we'll jump onto this time frame to see how we can trade this US30 currently. Now, on the monthly perspective, as I mentioned yesterday as well, that US30 basically has created a very strong bearish price action. This is the monthly candle which is going to close, but what I think that US30 likely to drop to this monthly level of support. Probably even we could see a candle close in this level of support. Why? Because you have seen that US30 has a strong rejection from the top. This is the monthly doji. You can see this is a very strong monthly doji here. This doji has a very significance. Why? Because it basically tied between two very strong bearish monthly candle. Now the price has broken out of this monthly doji high. You can see this has crossed the completely this high, and then there has been a strong rejection down this zone, created this long week monthly candle with a very long bearish red candle. At this point, you see that the price basically rejected from this resistance here. We see back to back quite a few strong resistance has been broken and grab liquidity. Currently, this monthly candle is going to close tomorrow, but we could see there is no significant level of support for bounce here. We can see, and that means that we could potentially see a melting of this instrument on the higher time frame perspective. And if you look at the weekly time frame, this is where we see a little more confluence for shorting US30. You can see there is a big gap opening on US30 here. There is a big gap opening, and we see a little bit of retracement to the upside on US30. With that retracement, basically the price tested this bottom of this doji. This is a very strong liquidity zone. Why? Because you see this green movement to the upside. There is only one red candle has not been related to this movement that acted as a resistance for this move, and we see a bounce from this zone. Because there's a bounce, and we see that this tail of this move, it's a liquidity grab. So what we saw US30, if you look at the weekly perspective, overall picture, for a long time this instrument was in an uptrend and then changed its trend after a long period of consolidation and deceleration. We have seen the price was moving along this resistance, along this channel, on the weekly perspective, and suddenly has broken out of this channel to the upside, grab liquidity. Now we see the price is coming back to the channel again, meaning that we could potentially see that this instrument is slowly coming down, as this is a long term now bearish market, and we can expect US30 to continue to drop in this direction. So weekly perspective as well, we have a strong confluence for shorting. Now looking at the daily, this is where we see a little more confirmation on the daily time frame. This is the gap opening on the daily that we have seen on the weekly as well, and there are back to back two daily candle. The yesterday's candle is basically a perfect middleman. As you can see, there is a long wick at the top, long wick at the bottom, and a body in the middle, and that candle basically crossed this day's high. So it has a lot of liquidity in it because it has crossed the narrow dodges high and then closed below with this red candle. That means that today we can expect the price to come down, even cross this daily low. That can give us a really good trading opportunity on US30. So with that in mind, let's look at the intraday time frame. Now this is the current candle which is going to close after 1.5 hours approximately from this time of recording. What we see that this is a nice looking bearish price action, guys. Strong movement, gap opening, and then we have seen a local channel has been created on the 4-hour time frame, broken out of this channel with this back-to-back two red candle, and we have secured one trade from here. Now at this point, what we have seen, the price retraced to the upside, healthy retracement. Current one is again creating another bearish candle. So upon closing of this candle, if it satisfies all the rules of our strategies, we can consider shorting US30 again from this zone to take this move to the downside with a high risk to reward ratio. with our students. If you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button, and also don't forget to drop a comment below to help this idea. Thank you for watching. See you soon in my next analysis.